guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as per usual. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my March favorites. I can't believe March is over. I mean, come on. We say this every single month though. I'm really excited for April. You know, for the weather to be changing here in New York. My brother and his family are coming from Texas. It's gonna be fun. I have a lot of exciting videos that I want to film with my niece. You guys saw her in a few of my videos already. She's just a little munchkin face, basically my little mini me. And then something else exciting is going to happen as well. Of course, I'll keep you guys posted on Instagram. But for today's video, I'm going to be discussing with you guys everything that I've been loving for the month of March. I have a roundup of about maybe like 10-12 products. I will have everything linked down below if you guys want to pick up any of these products for yourselves. I did not do a February favorites because I just kind of feel like February went by way too fast for me, and I think I had like 3 or 4 products that I've been loving, but I didn't want to just make a video for those few products, so that's kind of included in here as well. Hopefully I'll do this month to month, you know, and not skip any, because I love doing favorites videos, but I'm not gonna just put up a bullshit video. There's nothing to really talk about, you know what I'm saying? Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this Pixi H2O skin tint. I have mine in the shade Nude. I really like this for work. It has a pump to it, which I think mine's broken, so I just like take off the lid like this and squeeze out the amount that I would need. The consistency of this is really nice and very thin. It has more of like a watery feel to it. A little bit goes a pretty long way, like you don't need too much. It feels like a moisturizer kind of. So yeah, it's basically a skin tint. So it's like a moisturizer, but it has a little bit of a tint to it. It gives you very minimal coverage. I would say probably barely light coverage. Is there anything even before that? But like barely light coverage. But the reason why I really like this for work is because for work I'm not looking to go like super dramatic or heavy. I just want to look clean, fresh, awake, presentable, and something like this is very beneficial for me in that way. It evens out my skin tone beautifully. It lasts a long time. It makes your face just look really nice and effortless, and that's the kind of look I go for when I go to work. Definitely let me know what your favorite skin tint is, whether it's a high-end one or like a drugstore one, but so far this has been amazing, and it's literally like halfway gone. I really do like this. If you're looking for something that's like quick, fast, easy, no fuss, very good. The next 2 things that I want to talk to you guys about are highlighters. I went back to my January favorites and I'm like, did I talk about this to you guys? Because I remember discussing it here and there, but I guess it was just in my Shop My Stash videos. Anyways, these are amazing. Whoa. They're basically the Liora Baked Gelato Swirl highlighter. So I have the pink one right over here, which is called Charming Pink, and then the peach one, which is called Peach Glow. I love them. I've been pretty much focusing on Charming Pink literally beyond religiously this past month and last month. Peach Glow I used also, but not as much as this one. The quality of both though are really nice, amazing. They have other shades to choose from if these are a bit too light for you, but I feel like they would work for a lot of different skin tones. They have just like this amazing baked gelée formula. They last a long time on the skin. It doesn't emphasize anything, and it's just so freaking pretty. I don't know what the hell it is about these, but here's what they look like. You guys can see they just have like this softness to them. I love it. It's really easy to build up. If you want to go light with these, you definitely could. If you want to go heavy-handed, you could as well. But they're also the kind of highlighters, and I like these kind of highlighters that, you know, when you build them up, it doesn't look like there's 3 extra layers on your skin. Like, it just looks so freaking good whether you wear it light or heavy. They're actually on sale on Ulta site at the moment, so I would recommend them now if you want to get them. But they're also small, pretty great for traveling, and just, I love it. Oh, so good. Especially the Charming Pink one. It's so amazing! The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a bronzer. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. I had this in my collection for quite some time, and I don't know, this past month or 2 I've been pulling it out here and there, and I really love this. The pan is massive, like compared to the Liora little highlighters. You guys can see how small that is. This is really beautiful. It's $5 at Ulta. Very soft. The brush fits beautifully in here. It builds up really nicely, and it gives your face a really nice like warm effect. There's what it looks like, but not in an orangey kind of way. It smells pretty good too, which I'm vibing with. It's a matte finish, but there's still some like uniqueness to it. I love how like amazing the quality is for how affordable this bronzer is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a best of Essence video. Also, what I wanted to say is that when you dip your brush in here, it's not gonna give you a blob of color on your face. It's one that you're gonna have to like build up with, which is pretty nice if you do go heavy-handed like I do. So I find that to be very easy to work with, very easy to maneuver, and I mean, it'll be perfect for anyone, to be honest. I love it. Okay, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a blush. This is a blush that I usually pull out every spring and summer. It's what I'm wearing on my face today. Absolutely love it. I just have the deluxe like small size, which I think is more than enough for me for now. This is the Benefit California blush. It's a gorgeous orangey shade. I totally live for these kind of colors, again, for like the spring and summer months as we're quickly approaching. I do have this in a palette as well, so I feel like if I would finish this, I would have the one in a palette, but that's how the shade looks like right over there. I love it. It's a matte, kind of like satiny finish. Builds up really, really easily, you guys can see. And it just gives you the perfect like corally flush to the cheeks. I love coral blushes, and I haven't found much that really look like on the face. But this one really does, and again, I think it'll actually work for a lot of different skin tones as well, depending on your skin tone. You can build it up or wear it a bit lighter. But just picture this. In the summer, or in the spring, just walking out on a like a nice hot day, having this on your cheeks, brushed up brows, mascara, and just like walking outside, like that's just a cute look. I love it. I love this. I love blush, and this is definitely one of my favorites and has been one of my favorites for a very long time, but I've been pulling it out for the past 2 months. Very, very good. The next two things that I want to talk to you guys about are brow products. Every time I find a good brow product, I feel the need to run to you guys and tell you, because I don't know, like brows are a big thing for me. So I have the Almay Brow Styler right over here, which is a clear brow gel, and then the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. The reason why I love this is, besides for the affordable price tag, I love how the wand is like a little bit more like thicker and bigger for the brows, because for some reason it actually makes my brows look more feathery, and usually when I wear such products, like when I put it in my brows, that's the kind of look I go for. Like for work and stuff, this is typically what I use. Also, it's very, very pigmented, so a lot comes out at a time, and for me, I like that. I don't like to go in every like 3 seconds, you know. No, I'd rather go in with a lot and then figure it out from there. At least that's just me. So that's the story with this. I mean, you could go heavy, you could go light-handed with this if you like wipe off the edges and stuff. It works well, but for me, I just kind of like dip it in and then throw that on and call it a day. Very easy, very fast, lasts a long time also, and doesn't make my brows like fall off. Sometimes I use brow products, and then when I wipe it off at the end of the night, I feel like 80 pieces of my brows fall off, but not with this one. I really love it. And then I want to talk to you guys about the Almay Clear Brow Gel. This is so good, from the drugstore. I'm so happy that I found it. I've tried a few other like drugstore clear brow gels, but never liked them because I was like, okay, this is just not working out for me. I do have curly brows. I do have curly hair generally, but my brows towards the end are very, very curly. So for me, I need something to last, you know what I'm saying? I don't have time for like those brow products that just go in. It's good for maybe 20 minutes and then your brows are like all over the place. Like I can't. I really love the ABH Clear Brow Gel that I've been using for such a long time. But now that I have this one, I'm like, it's so much more affordable from the drugstore. I still like the ABH one, but if you are looking for a drugstore alternative, this is really nice. They do have a few other shades to choose from besides for this clear one, but I like to know that I have a clear one on hand in case I do go heavy-handed with my brows. It's just a great way to actually blend it out with this, and I just think it's amazing. It really makes your brows stay in place. And does it have a crunchy feel? I don't think it has a crunchy feel, but it makes your brows stay in place, and it's so freaking good. I love it. So good. Alright, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is from Pixi. This is the Peel and Polish Resurfacing Concentrate Mask. So nice. If you're someone who really hates masking, and I know it can kind of be annoying sometimes, this will be your best friend. So it's basically a radiance revealing enzyme peel. You're supposed to leave it on for about 2 minutes and then kind of massage it on your skin and then rinse it off. What I love about this is, first of all, the bottle is massive. It has 2.7 fluid ounces of product in here. But then besides for that, you put it on your face, you massage it, leave it on for 2 minutes. It doesn't like set down. You go grab a drink, something, and then when you wash it off like this. I'm very into those kind of products. I really don't like sitting there and rubbing my face for a mask. No patience for that, I'm not gonna lie. There's very few masks that I will do that for, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that today. This is like a quick fix situation, but not necessarily a quick fix because it really adds nice benefits to your skin. It has teensy baby, very, very fine exfoliating beads in here, so when you're actually massaging it on your skin, you're exfoliating, but also you kind of got the effect of a mask, and it really just makes your face feel very nice and soft. I would say the feeling that I get after using this is very similar to the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, which you guys know that's like 80 bucks. Love that to death, but it can get pricey. And it's very similar to the Philosophy mask as well, which also makes your face feel like a butt after. This is definitely in that butt category. Like, it'll make your face feel so freaking smooth. Texture? What's texture after this? Nothing, nothing, I'm telling you. It's so amazing, I love it. You can purchase it, I think, at Pixi and Target. Of course, I'll leave everything linked down below. The next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a newer-ish product for me, but I've been using it for the past 2 weeks and I'm hooked to death. Whenever I find a good primer, I just get so happy because I really love the what's it called? Touch in Sol No Pore Blend Primer, and then the Origins Pore Perfecting Primer. Those are my two top favorites of all time. Well, the Origins one a bit more than the Touch in Sol one, but this one bumped up its spots to be in the top 3, let me tell you. And to get up there, it takes a lot. So this is the Ultra Repair Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer from First Aid Beauty. So they have this one, they have a matte version, and then they have I think an illuminating version. So the matte one I haven't tried yet because I don't really like this kind of products for my skin, although I still will try to see if it works. But there's that. They have an illuminating one, which I liked, but I wasn't like, oh my god. But then they have this one, and I'm like, what the heck? So freaking good. So first of all, it comes out like a little bit like a moisturizer, basically. It comes out like that white. Ugh, just feels like, yum. Yum. It's just, first of all, it smells delicious. It has a little bit of a thicker feel, but not in a heavy way. I just take a pea-sized amount, rub it all over my skin, not necessarily dab it, more like rub it. I find that it fills in my pores pretty nicely. What I love about this the most though, it really hydrates my skin. It has a little bit of a tacky feel, so it's great to, you know, apply foundation on top of it because it really just sticks on, but it doesn't make your like foundation look patchy or anything. I don't know what the hell it is about this, but there is apparently something about this that is attracting me to it because every time I use it, I'm kind of like, my foundation looks very good today. You know what I'm saying? You guys have to really feel the texture of this on your fingers and then apply it on your face. And I'm telling you, put foundation on top of that. You guys are gonna be like, Liora? By the way, like, thank you so much, just because, like, that's my favorite primer. And I'll be like, I know, I told you. So good. All right, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the ABH Dewy Set Mist. So good. And I'm not just talking about this because it's brand new. It's really, really nice. Definitely up there with my Urban Decay setting spray and the Flower Beauty setting spray. I really tested this like on those nights where I needed my makeup to last. Like I didn't have any time for games, you know? Anyway, it really did make my makeup last a long time. It sets everything in really beautifully. Just a good go-to setting spray. I adore the packaging. This is a vibe, I'm telling you. It looks like there's glitter in the actual like liquid, but there isn't. It's just the packaging. I was kind of confused with that as well. So yeah, the actual product does not have any glitter in there whatsoever. And what I love about this as well is I think that this is probably the best mist like sprayer ever. Even better than the Urban Decay one and then the Flower Beauty one. There's just something very like smooth and soft about this that really just, you don't even need a lot also. Like 2 sprays and your whole face is done. Honestly, maybe even 1 spray, you know? It definitely stood the test of time for me. And it has a check in my book. If you can pick it up, I would definitely recommend it 100%. The next 2 things that I want to talk to you guys about are cream like liquid eyeshadows. These are so fun. They recently just released by Almay, and Almay is a brand that I'm kind of getting into, and I kind of feel bad. I feel like no one really talks about them, but some of their products are nice, but there are a nice amount that are not really that good. I do maybe want to do a full in-depth like loves and hates from Almay. Anyways, these are the Velvet Foil Cream eyeshadows. They have them in various different colors, but I have the shade Cupid Glaze, which is this like peachy goldeny one. No, peachy one, rose gold. And then this one right here is an Endgame. If I had to choose one, Cupid Glaze is such a sexy color, but this one is also really nice. Basically what I feel like these are a less, what's the word? High maintenance situation than the Stila Glitter and Glows. Now let me explain myself. I love the Stila Glitter and Glows. They're amazing to pop over any eye look. It just takes your makeup game to the next level of levels that doesn't even exist, you know? But with that being said, sometimes it is a kind of product that you have to work with a little bit, especially if you're going for a specific look. You have to, you know, blend it out a certain way, make sure it doesn't go, you know, up here, just on your lids. And it's definitely a product that at least I have to work with a little bit, even though I love the effect it gives and I have like 10,000 pieces of them, and I need even more. It's not something that I find that I use on a day-to-day basis for a fast kind of look. And I know a lot of us are like fast day-to-day basis kind of people. However, these are very like everyday friendly. You literally just need a teensy baby bit, like a dot, blend it out, and here's what this specific shade looks like. It's so stunning, very reflective. It has a little bit of glitter in there, but not way too much. It's like a fast, what's the word that I use? fast. It's like a fast go-to product that you would just swipe on and kind of call a day. Like that's what this is literally. I love to use this for work because it adds a little bit of sparkle and some depth to my eyes. It does not crease at all. I don't even set my eyes, and it lasts a long time. Like sometimes my shifts are 7-8 hours, and at the end of the night I'm like, wow, I look pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Not to be full of myself, but this is really pretty. So you do like these Stila glitter and glows, but sometimes you feel like it could be a little bit time consuming. Try maybe something like this. You would really love it. This one right here is in the shade Endgame, like I mentioned, and I don't like this one as much because there's no like glitter or anything, but it's still really nice. It blends out really easily, very fast. They're just really nice and fun to play around with, and that's what that one looks like right over there. This I like to use also like on my lids and then blend it out of my crease with my fingers really, and I just love it. I think for the summer these are gonna be such standout products for me, and I just love the gushy like packaging. It's so much fun. I definitely want to look into the other shades that they have in the line because I don't know, I'm down for like a blue or like a red. Okay, and then finally the last few products that I want to talk about are eyeshadow palettes. So the first palette I want to talk about is the Ooh La La palette by ColourPop. I adore this. I did do a look and review on this palette when it came out in October time. They released it in honor of like Mean Girls, and it's just such a good one. I've done a few pink looks this past month and last month, and this was the palette that I pretty much gravitated towards. I think that it has a great selection of mattes and then metallic shades as well. I'm not gonna lie, there are times that I pull out other palettes when I use this, but there are many times that I just use this on its own, and I'm very content and satisfied with the look that I come out with. Here's what a few shades look like. You guys can see crazy pigmented, and I never knew that I would look kind of cutesy in pink eyeshadow, but I really like how I look in pink eyeshadow. It's like so fun, and I really appreciate that ColourPop is releasing more palettes like this in Color Story. So they have a purple one, this pink one, a green one, I don't know, and a few other ones. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be releasing more, so I'm just waiting on that. I'm very happy with this one. If you're looking for a great pink toned palette, this is where it's at. Then the next palette that I want to talk to you guys about is the Brunch Date palette that was in collaboration with Zoella. I did do a first impression on this, and since that video I've been using it pretty consistently also for like work or here and there. It's 12 different eyeshadows to choose from. Very neutral type of palette, but works really beautifully. Not too cool, not too warm. I really like the shade Brunch Club. It's a gorgeous blue that's great to like, you know, buff out on the lower lash line. It just adds a vibe to the look. The shade Skinny Latte, like I mentioned in my first impression, did get a little bit of a hard pan, but it doesn't take away from the quality of the like shade. Like you could still like get a nice amount of color out of it and apply it on the eyes, and it works perfectly. I find that this is just a great go-to day-to-day palette that you can throw on and be happy and content with the look. You can go dramatic with this or very light, and the shades are just really good. So here are just a few swatches of some of the shades. These are with like one swipe swatches each. They're very pigmented and very creamy, and I just really find this palette to be very, like, a lot of fun to play with, you know? I just love it, and I'm not gonna lie, usually with products that have cute packaging, I definitely gravitate towards them a bit more, and this one is no exception. If you're looking for a go-to day-to-day palette that's, I would say, pretty affordable-ish, cutesy, and fun to use, this is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. And then finally, I think the last product that I want to talk to you guys about is the Riviera Palette by ABH. And also, with this one, I'm not just talking about it because it's brand new. The Urban Decay, what's that called? What's it called? Oh, the Urban Decay Reloaded palette, is that what it's called? Recently came out, right? And that's not in my favorites video because I like it, but it's not like, here's it, you know what I'm saying? Also, I didn't use it as much as this one, so I can't put it in here. Maybe it'll be in a future favorites video, but basically showing you guys that I'm not just throwing shit in here just to throw because like, oh my god, it's brand new. So yeah, I've been loving this because I don't like everything that's brand new, you know? Anyways, this palette is amazing. I can so see myself just having this as my go-to spring and summer palette. This blue really made it for me in here. I know a lot of brands include blues, but this blue is very like unique and pretty. I love this shade as well, and this purple as well as this pink. So freaking nice. I actually use this pink a lot with the Ooh La La palette. They work well hand in hand together. I think that you can come up with a lot of fun looks using this, but then also a nice amount of neutral looks as well. The quality is to die for. Very soft, creamy, pigmented galore. And anytime ABH comes out with palettes, I do seem to pick them up because I'm usually very satisfied with their quality, and their color stories of their palettes are usually very unique. I just don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself over here, but this is such a great fun palette to use. Like, come on. This is just no game is being played style. I'm obsessed with this. I feel like even if you're someone who does not use color a lot, I would still recommend this because I think that you would just really enjoy it. Like there's something about this palette that I feel like attracts a lot of people to it. And then with the quality just being so up there, it makes everything 10 times more sexier, okay? This is so good. So that's pretty much it. I feel like I was all over the place talking out of my butt half the time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know, you know, what products stood out to you for this month, whether it's just one specific product or if there were 2 or 3 things that you're like, yo, Liora, you need this in your life, then definitely let me know. I also want to do a like subscriber favorites video, like basically products that you recommend to me that I buy and I use and let you know if I like it or not, because a few of you guys actually recommended that I do something like that, so I want to, maybe it's gonna be fun. Anyways, looking forward to reading your comments down below. I love you guys so much. I know everyone says that, but I really do. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, bye.